Hey guys, it's Maggie. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a chit chat get ready with me because I'm getting ready for work right now. Today's look is just very simple, just kind of what I do pretty much every day when I'm going to work. Nothing too over the top, but still enough to make me look like I'm alive because right now, I'm struggling. I'm actually wearing my pink sweater right now. This is my favorite one that I've bought from them. I do also have my tea back here. It's spiced Christmas tea. Right now, it's winter wonderland outside. It's been snowing all morning, so I was like, you know what? I think I can justify. So, yeah. So good. Okay, first things first. Gotta clip back my hair. I feel like my hair is always in the way, so I like to clip it back a little bit just so I can have my canvas, you know what I mean? Let me zoom you guys in a little bit more. Okay, that's probably good. I do have my mirror down here, so if I'm like looking down, that's the reason. But first of all, I'm gonna start off with my Urban Decay primer potion for my eyes. It really does help with my eyeshadow because I have very, very oily lids. So they don't look that oily right now, but believe me, when it happens, it happens. So just priming my lids with this. Okay, now moving on to my brows. First, I'm just gonna spoolie my brows out a little bit. And then I'm gonna go in with my NYX Tinted Brow Mascara because my brows are very important to me because without them, I look like I'm a dead person. Like, not a dead person, but almost there, you know what I mean? Because I have such big eyebrows that if they're not filled in somehow, it just is not good. So I'm just brushing through them. So it is finally November. I'm actually very excited about this. I love November and December. My top two probably favorite months of the year. Especially this year since I'm not in school right now. I feel like I'm so free, even though I'm not because obviously I'm working, but I'm really excited for November because then the Christmas season's starting. So at work it's gonna get a lot more exciting and like a lot more people are coming in. So while my brows are like drying, kind of setting in place, I'm gonna go back into my eye area with some eyeshadow. I only use one eyeshadow all over my lid for my eye looks for work. So I'm gonna use my J Cat's eyeshadow in the shade Half Naked. I talked about this in my favorites video, so I thought I would show you guys how this works in person. I'm just gonna pack this on my lid. So. Yeah, but in pink, I was telling my friends, I was like, yeah, we got our Christmas underwear in already. Like, we had our Christmas underwear in the week before Halloween, you know? So they like to go early. Some of them are like, are you kidding me? But some of them I find like, they're so bad, they're good, you know what I mean? Like the little sayings on them. Like we have some that say, what the elf on the butt. And I'm like, I don't know why I find that so funny, but I think it's hilarious, so. Yeah, but we also got in our Christmas onesies last week. Those things are so hard to fold, like, oh my gosh. It took me probably half an hour to figure out how to fold it. We only have a couple of them hanging out, so when somebody wants to look for their size, they always unfold it and like hold it up. And then you're kind of standing there like, no, because then you have to go over and refold it. But I figured it out, which is good, but oh my gosh, it took me a hot minute to figure that out. Okay, now going back to the brows, I'm going to be using my Jane Iredale eyeshadow in the shade Slate Brown, which is just my regular brow powder. And I actually hit pan on it, like a very small amount, and I'm kind of sad about that because this shiz is kind of expensive, so hopefully it lasts me a little bit longer, but yeah, also I don't really know where to buy it anymore because I bought it at my old hair salon, which I no longer go to, obviously, so that's a little bit awkward if I have to go back there to buy it. But I'm just putting this on like the inner half of my brow. I'm just kind of cleaning it up a little bit, basically wherever the gel didn't really put like a ton of color or whatever. And I always have to go through and like rebrush through my brows to make sure everything is blending. I know it's not near like December or anything, but I really want to talk to you guys about Vlogmas because I'm thinking of doing Vlogmas, but a little bit differently than normally people do it. Because I was thinking about doing it like every day, and I was like, that's not gonna work. Like, I pretty much work almost every day. Like, it's gonna be super boring daily vlogging, you know what I mean? But I was thinking of doing like a week vlog, so Sunday to Saturday, upload on that Sunday, you know what I mean? Like, something like that. Because I've been watching a lot of Jamie Page Beauty's vlogs, and they're like weekly vlogs, and I really like them. Also, Melissa Prada has been doing weekly vlogs for like years, and I love her weekly vlogs, so I was thinking about it, but let's see. I think the caterpillars are even. What do you think? Decently even? I call them caterpillars because they're literally just like so bushy. Okay, moving on. But please let me know about the daily vlogging or like the weekly vlogging, because I think it'd be really fun, and I do have a vlogging camera which I used when I was in New York, and I love vlogging. It's just that I feel like my life is just so boring. But I feel like around Christmas will be kind of more fun because, you know, I'm going shopping, like hanging out with my family and friends kind of more, you know what I mean? Like a lot of my friends are coming home from university right around Christmas, so yeah, I'm thinking about it. Going back to the eyeball area, I'm gonna do some mascara on my lashes. First of all, gonna curl them. And first I'm gonna apply a coat of the MAC, I think this is like the Extra Dimension mascara, I don't know, but I got this a couple years ago when I got my makeup done at MAC for free, because they give you a free mascara. Honestly, this is just okay in my opinion. It's not the bomb. It's definitely drying out a little more, which is good because that means that I'm like, you know, using it enough. Then after that, I'm gonna go in with my CoverGirl Clump Crusher, which is like my savior for all mascaras, really. It just saves every single mascara that I have. It gives them a little bit of extra oomph. You know what I mean? Also, I would really appreciate it if you guys gave me some video ideas in the comment section, because I have been racking my brain trying to figure out what to film for you guys. I really want to film more of my kind of like in-depth collection videos, but I realized that before I do that, I have to like use some of the products a little bit more. I really want to do my bronzer one, my blush one, my highlight one, my liquid lipstick one for sure. But if you guys have any other ideas, please let me know. Like if you want me to do like a holiday kind of video, I'm thinking about doing like a series of like makeup looks for the holidays, like kind of going from super dramatic to like kind of more of a natural look, you know? So then it kind of covers everybody's preferences, I guess. And then for my waterline, I'm gonna use my NYX Wonder Pencil, which is like the love of my gosh darn life. That might be a little bit of an exaggeration, but I love this, especially for work, because it really brightens up my eyes. And I do this pretty much every day now. It's just like a holy grail step. Is that even a thing, like a holy grail step? I don't know. Takes a minute for my eyes to get used to it though, like wee. I'm gonna go on to my face. I'm gonna do something new today. Since it is very cold outside, my skin's already feeling hydration being sucked out of it. So I'm gonna try using 2 primers today. I'm first gonna take my Makeup Forever Step 1 Base Hydrate. That was the French. Gosh darn it. Hydrating primer, and this is like a little mini size. I still have not figured out if I like this or not. I love hydrating primers, but this one I haven't figured out if it's like bomb or not, so I'm just using this all over my skin. When it's dry outside, I always use my hydrating ones because they just make my skin feel so happy. That's nice. I'm gonna let that sink in for a second. I actually have a funny thing to talk to you guys about. So I've never worked retail before. Like this is my first time. So Pink is like my first store that I've ever worked at. And since I am like technically available pretty much any time, my manager was like, we might have you work on Black Friday. And I was like, oh, right. Okay. I think it'll be kind of exciting because I've never like even been to a mall on Black Friday, which I know some of you are probably like cringing, but in Canada, Black Friday, like I don't even know, is it even like that much of a thing? I think it's because like in previous years I've always been in school, or you know what I mean? Sorry, completely missed telling you what I'm using. I'm using the L'Oreal Revitalift Miracle Blur Instant Skin Smoother to smooth out my skin. I'm using this instead of foundation today because I feel like my skin is doing decently well. I definitely have some like problem areas, but I really can't be bothered like that much to use an entire foundation just to cover up a couple certain areas, so I was going with concealer later. I love this stuff, so good. While that's sinking in, I'm going to use my e.l.f. Hydrating Under Eye Primer. This is essential for me right now. As I said, the weather is getting colder, so I always use this. And if you have a dry under eye area, I would 125%, that was very specific, but really recommend this. Just so refreshing, I love it. My eyelashes do seem pretty dry now, so I'm gonna use my lash curler again, and I'm just gonna curl them really quick just to get a little bit of extra vavoom. I don't know, it just really opens up my eyes and it makes my lashes like pop. I always try to do this before I put on my concealer though, because otherwise I will get marks in the concealer from my eyelash curler. Now I'm gonna go with some concealer. I'm using my Benefit Fake Up. I haven't used this concealer in such a long time because I usually save it for the cooler months. It's like usually a little bit, you know, more moisturizing, but I love this concealer. And then I'm just gonna take this little Real Techniques brush. It's just the pointed foundation brush. And I just pat this in. I always use this brush with this concealer because I just found that it works the best. Just to place the product and everything. I have never tried it with a beauty sponge. Actually, you know what? I have, and I didn't like it. And then I usually just go back in with my finger, just kind of press it in. Kind of blend it down my cheek area as well in case there's any extra. Does anybody else just feel like music has just been killing the game recently? Like new music wise? Because I feel like for a long time there was a really big lull, at least in my taste of music. Like I liked a couple songs like here and there, but there wasn't anybody who I was like, yes, everything of theirs has to be mine. You know what I mean? But right now I am really liking Ellie Goulding's new album. I have not bought it yet. Waiting for Christmas. Have it on Spotify, so I've just been playing that a lot. I love the On My Mind song. Oh my gosh, it's just so good. Now I'm gonna go in with a little bit more concealer, just to kind of fix up a couple areas. I'm gonna use my NYX Conceal Correct Contour little palette, and there is mascara all over this. What the heck is going on with my life? No, you know what it is? It's the writing's coming off. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Anyway, I'm just gonna take my regular shade, which is the lightest one. Surprise, surprise. Around where I just have like little kind of red areas you feel. Okay, now for powder, I'm gonna use my Maybelline Fit Me powder and this big powder brush from Real Techniques, and I'm just gonna set my whole face. I'm just gonna press it into my skin just to kind of set everything down. Now I'm also gonna take the Real Techniques setting brush and Maybelline Fit Me again. I'm just gonna set under my eyes. Okay, now I'm gonna use a bronzer. This is from the Too Faced Little Black Book of Bronzers, but you can actually buy all of these separately, so no worries there. Which color do I want to use today? I'm trying to figure it out. My dad's making coffee downstairs. I think I'm gonna use the pink Leopard, which is this one up here, which is kind of like a mauve-y bronze. Does that make any sense? And I'm just going to bronze up my skin. I don't contour for work because I'm just not really into it for work. I think it's a little bit too much. But right now, since I'm so pale, I'm just gonna do a little bit of bronzing. Just in like that 3E motion. And I'm just using this on a stippling brush just to get like a lighter application of the product. What happened to my clips? Okay, this needs to be rearranged. Now I'm just going to take my powder brush again and just kind of go over everywhere I put the bronzer and just kind of further blend. Like, honestly, I have a very light dusting of it, but I just like to blend it into my powder and, you know, do all that stuff. Moving on to blush, I'm using Benefit's Rockateur. This I'm using today because I want a little bit of a glow, since it is so cold outside. I don't want matte skin because then my dry patch will like escalate, you know? So I'm just gonna swirl this. And just kind of pat it. This is my Real Techniques blush brush. I find that like Real Techniques is just my favorite brush brand at the moment. I just think their brushes are pretty affordable for what they are, you know what I mean? Like they're not like $2, but they're like $10 or $8, you know what I mean? And like the brushes that I've had from them have lasted like some of them over 3 years, some of them over 2 years, so yeah, if there's any of the brushes that they have that you guys think I need to pick up, please let me know. I'm looking for a new highlighting brush, so yeah, let me know. Okay, now going into highlighting, which is like my favorite part. I'm using Becca Moonstone today. Oh, my dog's at the door. Yeah, here she is. She's like, what the heck is all this stuff here? What the heck is all this crap? As I was saying, I'm gonna use Becca Moonstone. I always switch out my highlights, but this is a really pretty one for fair skin. I love this one so much because it's not overly dramatic. Like sometimes I will wear something like Opal when I want something that's like, bam, like, whoo. But today I want something a little bit more natural but still give me a little bit of a glow, so that's why I'm choosing Moonstone. And I have this on a little e.l.f. fan brush, and she's gone. All right. I do love this brush for highlighting because I just think it's really pretty if you don't want to put a huge amount on, but I am looking to try something new. And I just kind of like to layer this up until I have my desired amount. I love highlighter. I feel like it just changes your makeup look just instantly, and this one is just bomb. Now, last but not least, it's lip time. So my lip color changes every day, but I like to have something that I can easily like retouch up on my break. So I'm gonna do a little lip combo today. First of all, I'm gonna take my Essence lip liner in the shade In the Nude. Really pretty nude color, as you would guess. I'm just gonna line them lips. Adding a base, so I know where to put my liquid lipstick. This is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Stockholm. I love this. It's like a beautiful kind of brownie nude. I like to like kind of dry my lipstick, that's weird, but then I know I won't move around a lot. I'm also gonna do the whole lipstick trick. Now nothing will go on my teeth. I said this is the last step. I forgot about MAC Fix Plus. I always just set my makeup. Always do this before when I want just a little extra hydration. I love MAC Fix Plus. Oh. So here is the finished look. I really like it. I think it's really pretty. It looks like you've done a little something, but it's not over the top. Yeah, I just like it. I like it a lot. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you have not already, if you want to stay updated with my videos. I love you guys so much, and I will see you next time. Bye! Ooh.